man, Fishmas friends, it is cold as all heck out there. Woo! Hey, Frankie? Is it cold? Even Frankie doesn't want to go outside. Oh, you know, it's days like these that I just would love to be curled up by the fire, reading a great story. And you know what? For Fishmas Day 5, you can do that with us. Mitchy and his pop, Ken Doosling, former, guest of the podcast, father to Mitchy, of course. They're doing Fishmas Day 5, and they're in front of a roaring fire, and they're going to read us a fishy version of Twas the Night Before Christmas. Because, after all, it is Fishmas Eve right now. And it's kind of fitting that Fishy Mitchy, did the fifth, did the 5th day. Because, of course, Mitchy's Fishy owns the number 5. Anyway, again, thanks for following along. We are, this is Christmas Day, actually. What am I talking about? Not Christmas Eve, it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for following along. We've got one more day before our live show on December 27th, when we're going to announce all the winners to these contests. Hey, do you want to win a contest? Well, subscribe and comment on this video with our not so skill testing question that you can find on our Instagram, and you'll be entered to win, and we'll announce those winners on December 27th at our live show. But for now, I'm sure you got presents to open and eggnog to drink. I know Mitch and Ken do. Enjoy the video. Merry Christmas.
This next story comes from the most beautiful place, ESPN.com. It's a rendition of Twas the Night Before Christmas, but done by Kristen Landhall, who's the host of The Fishing Fanatics, which you can find at thefishingfanatics.com. It's Twas the Night Before Christmas. Fishmas.
Yeah, what's up? It's pretty good, eh?
'Twas the night before Christmas when all across the water not a creature was stirring, not even my daughter. Suppose she has a daughter. The rods were all geared up with fresh line and plastics.
Plastics.
In hopes that a big bass trips the light fantastic.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of Billy Bass danced in their heads.
And Mama in her camo gown, and I in my fedora? What's a fedora?
It's a hat of some sort.
Just sat down to watch A Christmas Story. It's a great movie.
Love that movie.
When out in the lake there arose
The Red Rider.
The Red Rider?
Red Rider.
When out in the lake there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the lounger to see what was the matter. Away to the garage I dashed like a runner.
I backed in the boat and I started to gunner. The moonlight showed the remains of a ripple. The excitement had me frozen, almost a cripple.
But a giant greenback I had to commandeer.
It's a greenback.
It's like a largemouth bass.
Oh, nice.
Like a little old angler, so quiet and quick, I reached in the box and I got the ugly stick.
More rapid than eagles, my cast how they flew, only to get a nibble or two. Now St. Croix, now Daiwa, now Pradco and Plano, on crawlers, on spinners, on divers and Senko. Top to the top of the water and to the bottom and all. Now cast away, cast away, cast away all.
As bats to the light like wild hurricane fly. Bats to the light like wild hurricane fly. Then the big one's silhouette mounts to the sky, so up went my rod as I set the hook.
Surprised that a few cranks was all that it took.
And then in a twinkling, I heard a small sound, but no other creature was even around. As I drew in my catch and extracted the bait, that bass said,
"Hey, what's up? My name is Nate."
Somebody had a little too much eggnog that night.
Someone had too much eggnog. Cheers to that, huh?
Cheers. That's good.
He was dressed all in scales from his mouth to his tail. His color was deep and mine had turned pale. I set him down gingerly upon the deck, and he waved at me with the fin on his peck.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his tail, how strong, his gills were like roses, his body so long.
His droll little mouth,
He was drooling?
was drawn up like a smile. I stood there frozen for what seemed like a while. I had cut my fingers on his sharp little teeth. His open mouth was the size of a wreath. He had a scared face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
This is a laughing, talking
Largemouth bass.
fit. Okay.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old fish, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He said,
Thanks for letting me catch you tonight. Since it's Christmas, I feared I'd have nothing to bite. But I splashed and you came like I called you by name. Now put me back in and I'll take a breath, and I'll tell you the secrets from down in the depths. Then I heard him exclaim.
Then I heard him exclaim ere he dove out of sight.
Happy Christmas to all, and to all, fish at night.
Yes. Thank you so much for tuning into this rendition of a very classic Christmas holiday story. From the SoFly family to yours, we hope you have a splendid, magical holiday season.
May all your angling aspirations be achieved throughout the year.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
I can't reach that far.